I am so fed up with FedEx. Their new name for me is FedUp. That's where I'm at right now. I know I've been on a roll this week of complaints, but here's another one, and it has to do with FedEx. Do you see this? There are 2 signed notices on my door right now. Let me explain why. Excuse the sunglasses, the glare is too much while I'm charging my car. So, last Thursday, it's now 7 days later, I stayed home all day long waiting for a package from FedEx. It is a chiller for my axolotls that broke the bank, but it is to keep them alive because they have to have cold temperatures, and my ice packs were just not doing the job anymore. Anyway, I ordered a chiller from Chewy.com. It was supposed to be delivered with a signature. I had to sign for it on Thursday. I stayed home all day Thursday expecting this package, knowing I was going to have to sign for it. Around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I checked the tracking number, and it said an attempt to deliver the package was made, but nobody was home. I knew for a fact that I was home all day long, so what on earth? I go outside on my porch and I look on my door. There is a door tag from FedEx. I was like, nobody knocked, the dogs didn't start barking, nothing. I look on my phone and I did have a notification from my camera system. I go look at the footage, and yes, a FedEx guy did come to my house, but this is what they did. They got out of the truck already with a slip in their hand, almost like they were just ready to not attempt to deliver the package. To give them a tiny bit of the doubt, at least then on Thursday, I thought maybe they just went ahead and had it in their hand so they didn't have to walk back to the truck to get a slip. I could understand that, but that idea is gone, and you'll understand why I say that in a minute. So he slowly and very quietly, it looks like it's on purpose, creeps up to my door, trying not to make noise, it looks like, and just very gently puts the door tag on my door and very slowly and quietly walks back to his truck and then goes away. It really looked like he didn't want to try to knock on the door or do anything. So I call FedEx, I tell them what happened, I send them the footage from my camera, okay? They promised me that the package would be delivered on Friday. I knew I was going to be gone all Friday because I had to mystery shop all day, and they assured me that as long as I put that slip on my door and it was signed, the package would be left. So I trusted them, why would I not? So that's what I did, and I left Friday, and I spent all day Friday gone mystery shopping over an hour away. Well, all day, when I think about it, I check on that tracking number, and I don't see it being delivered. Like, I don't see it at all, like no movement whatsoever. So I get home, and I realize that there is no package. So I call FedEx, and I'm like, I have been waiting for this package all day for the second day. I didn't stay. I left the door tag signed for. Where is my package? They do their little investigation over the phone to discover the package never made it on the truck. Are you kidding me? Okay, I am told again, I'm personally going to take this case into my own hands and get to the bottom of it, and you're going to have this package on Saturday. Okay. So, Saturday rolls around. I stay home until 1 o'clock in the afternoon waiting for this package. No package came. So I go outside and I look around, and guess what? There are 2 notices on my door. The one that I signed already, and right next to it, because I hooked it on a hanger, is another notice that was not signed, but for the same tracking number. Yes, do you understand what happened? So the driver got out of his truck with another notice and hooked it right next to my notice that was signed for, but did not leave the package. So of course I call FedEx and I raise hell. Like, I'm angry, and I tell them this is for 2 axolotls. If you don't know what axolotls are, they're endangered. They need a certain temperature in their tank. This is to keep them alive and healthy. I need this package. I'm told I'm so sorry. I'm personally going to take this matter into my own hands and be personally responsible for it. We're going to give you your package on Monday because unfortunately we don't deliver on Sunday. Sure. Okay, what can I do? Monday rolls around. I have to get out and work, like everyone else does, so I couldn't sit at home. And I watch the tracking number all day long and there's no movement. So I call at 5:30 on Monday and I ask where my package is. They tell me that it's not on the truck and they honestly don't know where it is. They put me in touch with the local hub that the package had to go through before getting on a truck to be delivered to me. I spoke to one of them. They were very lovely and promised me that Tuesday I would have the package come hell or high water. Okay. I felt like I was getting somewhere because I was talking to the local hub. I was wrong. Tuesday rolls around. Guess what? Tuesday comes and goes. I still don't have my package. So I call customer service again and they tell me that the package was not on the truck of the driver that was supposed to bring it to me. So I flip out. I'm honest, I flipped out. I lost my mind for a minute and they just kept telling me how sorry they were and that they're investigating and they're getting the local hub, to work it out for me, and they're probably going to write this driver up, especially after all the evidence of him not doing his job properly. You get the idea. And they promised me that, again, I've lost hope at this point, but they promised me the package is going to get delivered on Wednesday. I told them, I said, I am going to look at the tracking number, and if I don't see any movement, I'm going to call early because I can't do this anymore. Well, guess what? Today is Wednesday, and I checked the tracking number when I got up this morning, and there was no movement. So I immediately called the local hub and told them it was not moving, and I think we're having the same problem. So the local hub looked up the tracking number and said, yes, it is still here with us. We just don't know where it is. So they went out to, I guess, wherever their trucks get loaded, and they were looking for my package. Come to find out, my package was not the only package. This particular driver literally took off his truck. When they asked him why they took my package off, I don't know about the other package reason. Maybe it was the same reason. The driver told the hub manager, like his supervisor, that he did not appreciate me telling on him and did not want to return to my address. I wish we mystery shopped FedEx. We mystery shop the post office and we mystery shop UPS. I want to mystery shop FedEx. So I was so livid, and they're like, ma'am, we can have a supervisor or someone higher up deliver it to your house tomorrow, which would have been Thursday. I said, no, I want your address and I will be there today in person to pick up my package. And they let me do that. But yes, and this is not my first problem with FedEx. FedEx has given my packages to the wrong address. They have lost my packages. My packages have been open with some of my order missing or my entire order missing and something completely different in its place, and the bag or box taped up really badly, like it's obvious, something happened. I have never been a fan of FedEx. Even when I owned my soap company, I refused to let anybody use FedEx, you know, because I shipped wholesale. It was all UPS or the post office. Am I the only one that has problems with FedEx? In my area, it's a real problem. Even the customer service representatives on the phone said that my area was known for a lot of FedEx problems. I would love to know if your area has FedEx problems. Thank you for listening to me complain, and it's finally over, and I have this 50-pound box in the back of my car that I have to drag in the house and put all together. Hopefully I can figure out how to put it together, but whew, Lord have mercy. When you really want something to be a mystery shop, it's not a mystery shop, unfortunately. Y'all have a good day. Here I am now at FedEx in Lexington, South Carolina. I had to drive an hour-ish to get here to pick up this package I was supposed to have 6 days ago. Let's go inside and hopefully they have it waiting for me like they promised. Here it is. It's pretty heavy.